It's time to love the lanes again. From some of southeastern Wisconsin's finest bowling centers, this is the Brew City Bowling Show.
Good morning, bowling fans. Thanks for joining us here on the Brew City Bowling Show on My 24 Milwaukee. It is the last show of Season 2, the last show we're going to have with this fun doubles format. 3 teams in our semifinals. You talk about a variety of styles. You're going to see that during the semifinals. We have men, we have ladies, we have left-handers, we have right-handers, slow rev players, fastball shooters. I mean, you name it, you got a style you're going to be able to watch. Once one of those teams gets out of the semifinals, we have our Royal Roller Match winners from last week waiting in the wings with Tori Catarizzoli and Courtney Dutton. Can Tori and Courtney make it 2 weeks in a row? Or are we going to end the season with a new winner? Only way to find out, take to the lanes. We'll do that shortly here from Bluemound Bowl. Thanks once again to Hank Poznansky Jr. for bringing us in. And we'll be right back here on the Brew City Bowling Show.
Hey, Steve. Your favorite slots are open.
They remember my name and my game?
Your usual, Steve?
They're like mind readers.
Blackjack!
Is this heaven?
No, it's American Place Casino.
Wait, are you in my head?
Come on, Steve. That'd be weird.
We're not mind readers, but we create an experience that's just for you. American Place Casino.
This place rules!
I know, right?
Showcase your skills and experience the thrill of competing on the national stage at the 2025 PBA LBC National Championships. This event has awarded over $675,000 in prize money over the last 2 years, and Bolero Mount Prospect is just a 90-minute drive from Milwaukee. View all the tournament information at pba.com/LBC tournament.
It's time for the 4th annual 3-2-1 tournament at Bluemound Bowl in Brookfield. Your $150 team entry fee includes your doubles with your teammates and your singles. Call Bluemound Bowl to reserve your anytime, anyday squad time. Here are our first semifinalists from Bluemound Bowl in Brookfield. Adam Wielandek and Todd Stepke. Looking to take care of business here. Want to thank the Poznansky family once again for hosting us today on our final regular season show for Season 2. Thanks to everybody that's joined us all season long. And you want to talk about some tour speed, tour rev rate. We definitely have that with Adam here. Look at it, strap it on the way down the lane, and it comes up a little light, gets the 2-pin out, and leaves the 8-pin. Adam does his bowling at Lake Geneva Lanes and also at Bolero Mount Prospect, and that's where we're going to be seeing the PBA LBC National Championships in June and July. They've been great sponsors of the Brew City Bowling Show in our first 2 seasons, and you have your chance to maybe bowl with a pro on your squad. I know they just announced EJ Tackett is bowling June 21st at 2 p.m., and if there's still room in that squad, you can bowl in the same squad EJ. There's a whole bunch of PBA pros that are going to make it. The Bolero Mount Prospect. Go to pba.com/LBC tournament for all that information. And our first look at Todd Stepke looking to win the haircut and style from DeCarlo Salon and Barbershop on North Water Street, Milwaukee. And Todd takes all 10 down. And let's get that mystery frame prize in Todd's back pocket. Todd also does his bowling at Lake Geneva Lanes. Watch that ball roll up nice and easy in the pocket. Sometimes it's not about how hard of an angle it comes in at, but how strong of a roll you can get with that ball. See what Ad can do here to get a strike on the board in the 8th frame. That's going to need some help. Yikes. And a washout. Oh, that's a terrible break there. Takes the head pin out, and it goes from being a makeable spare to almost impossible with that 2-8-10. Watch the replay. Bad break as that 3-pin comes back. Actually, the 4-pin comes off the sideboard after the 3 hits it and takes that head pin out. Adam goes for the field goal, unfortunately doesn't get it. And he's looking at 24 in the 8th. Todd Stepke loves his eggs over easy on a Saturday morning for breakfast with a side of bacon. And he would love to bowl one game with Bill Murray, just from what Bill did in Kingpin, the movie. And hey, we saw Bill Murray throw a couple of crossover strikes as Ernie McCracken Kingpin. Todd matches that right now and gets himself a bottle of Korean, the Difference bowling ball cleaner, for that double. Watch that. You see the point. Get all the way over ball. And it happens. Adam looking for his first strike here. If he had a walk-in song like a pro fighter, he would love it to be The Weekend by Mac Miller, the late great rapper. And unfortunately, light again for Adam. Sometimes you see a player, you just go, wow, that speed, that rev rate. Almost impossible for them to go wide, but Adam unfortunately has done it. And he's all over the spare, wasting no time. Let's see if we can get our first spiced up turkey here on this show with Todd coming up, looking for 3 in a row. Todd would love to have an autograph from Reggie White, he says, because he's Reggie. Yes, indeed, one of the greatest all time to play football. And how about that for Todd? I thought that one was going to creep up high for him, but it ends up staying in the pocket. That little bit of an end-over-end roll that Todd has. Keeps it on target line with the strong roll and takes all 10 back. And we have another chance for perfection here on the Brew City Bowling Show. We've seen one perfect game this season. Will we see another? How about some steak for Adam? Henry Flack Steakhouse makes the ball change and gets himself some meat. Great toss there by Adam in the 10th frame. He can get himself up to 74. And boy, if Todd can go perfect, go with Adam's 74, that could be one of those totals that makes it into the American Place Casino Royal Roller match. Tori Catarizzoli and Courtney Dutton waiting in the wings to see who they're going to take on in that Royal Roller match. Courtney and Tori already with $250 in free play and $150 in dining as a team from American Place Casino, looking to double up this week. How about it for Adam? No, that one creeps high, and boy, that speed and rev rate, he's really got some pins bouncing around, spinning around. But unfortunately, doesn't take the 3-pin out, so Adam with the spare here will finish with 64. Wanted to make sure he said thanks to his teammate, Lucas Larson. They used to bowl high school bowling together, and they've helped each other get better over the years. So Lucas getting his shout out here on the Brew City Bowling Show. Let's see what Todd can do here. Let's be perfect. Todd's favorite bowling teammate, Leroy Hengen, got him back into bowling recently after 20 years away. Let's see if they can celebrate together with some tickets at the Milwaukee Milkmen for 4 in a row. And that release just didn't get there for Todd. He kind of really came around that one. Almost looked like his thumb was coming out early and tried to save it. And unfortunately, that release a little spinny. And even though that ball hit just a little bit outside of where it did in the 9th frame for that high flush pack strike, no drive, no 5, and then the 7 to go with it. Can still win $12 here in cash and still have a chance for 98 game. Especially important when you're looking at that Circa High Game of the Show award. Hook in there and just misses for Todd. So 84 for Todd, 64 for Adam, a pretty solid 148 total. We'll come back and give the bowlers their prizes here from Bluemound Bowl here on the Brew City Bowling Show.
Hey, Steve, your favorite slots are open.
They remember my name and my game?
Your usual, Steve?
They're like mind readers.
Blackjack.
Is this heaven?
No, it's American Place Casino.
Wait, are you in my head?
Come on, Steve. That'd be weird.
We're not mind readers, but we create an experience that's just for you. American Place Casino.
This place rules!
I know, right?
Showcase your skills and experience the thrill of competing on the national stage at the 2025 PBA LBC National Championships. This event has awarded over $675,000 in prize money over the last 2 years. And Bolero Mount Prospect is just a 90-minute drive from Milwaukee. View all the tournament information at pba.com/LBC tournament.
It's time for the 4th annual 3-2-1 tournament at Bluemound Bowl in Brookfield. Your $150 team entry fee includes your doubles with your teammates and your singles. Call Bluemound Bowl to reserve your anytime, any day squad time. All Foxview Lanes and Sussex Bowl League bowlers in the 25-26 league season will have their chance to strike it rich. And their chance at the $15,000 progressive jackpot every time they bowl league.
We had another bowler making that run at that perfect game, but Todd got stuffed by that 5-7 in the 10th frame. Let's talk to our players. We'll talk to Adam first, though. Adam, come on in. Adam, have they ever measured your rev rate a little bit on the lanes? I mean, is it like 700, 800 revs?
That's my estimate based on charts, but I have not actually got it tested.
I mean, the oohs and ahs in the crowd back here where you were throwing the ball, it made it pretty impressive. So, unfortunately, the game didn't work out as well as you wanted. But with the Brew City Bowling Show, it's not sometimes about how many times you strike. It's about when you strike. Your only strike was in the 10th frame, and that was your mystery frame. So you're going to be taking home a $40 gift card for Henry Flack's Steakhouse in West Dallas. You ever been to Henry Flack's?
I have not. I guess I am now going.
You're going to love it there. The steaks are phenomenal there. So now you just have to wait and see if your total's going to be enough to get in that Royal Roller match. So thanks for bowling.
Thank you.
All right, let's bring in Todd. Todd, come on in. Todd, tell you what, man, you got hosed on that first ball in the 10th, in my opinion.
It was there, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Yeah. That's bowling.
Yeah. Well, you still got some great prizes on the 2 in a row. You're going to get a bottle of Creating the Difference bowling ball cleaner for keeping the equipment nice and clean. Nice. It's always got to keep that shelf life on the bowling balls going for a long time. Exactly. 3 in a row, you get to spice up your turkey with Penzies, gift card from Penzies Spices. And then your mystery frame was the 7th frame. So you're going to be winning a haircut and style from DeCarlo Salon in downtown Milwaukee. So 84, that's right around the mark where a lot of the times with our high game for the show out of our semifinalists, that could be a circa high game winner. When's the last time you were in Las Vegas?
2 years ago.
Okay. Well, if your 84 holds on, you might be going again. We'll have to find out. We got a couple more semifinals to go through, but good luck to you.
Very nice. Thank you. Thanks, Phil.
So we got a 148 total out of our opening semifinalists. Let's see who's taking in the lanes in semifinal number 2.
And our second semifinalists, Fallon Posnansky and Zach Klug, hit the lanes here at Bluemound Bowl. And if you're at Bluemound Bowl, you see a lot of Fallon running the counter, running the bar, taking care of business when her dad, Hank Jr., isn't around. And Fallon is not one to waste time bowling. She gets up there, she fires, and we have 10 back for a strike. 148, the team total to beat here. Fallon and Zach, and another player that does not take a lot of time with Zach. This may be the fastest semifinal we have here this year. Zach looking to win a gift certificate to Falcon Bowl, packs 10 back. Both these players do all their league bowling here at Bluemound Bowl. So a little change of scenery for Zach there with that gift card. The Falcon Bowl, he'll have a good time either on the lanes or they have all the vintage video games and pinballs. Just a great time. And let's get Fallon. Can we give her a pizza and pitcher package from Riviera Lanes in West Dallas? Oh, mix them up, take them down. How about that for Fallon? And a double on the board. They're bowling so fast, they don't have time to say nice things about other people that they have on their bio cards. Well, Zach does say that Fallon is his favorite teammate because she let him on her team for league here. And how about that? Another strike, both players with doubles. And that 148 total set last game by Adam and Tom. Definitely in trouble. A couple bottles of Creating the Difference bowling ball cleaner already in Fallon and Zach's bags. And let's see if we can get some spiced up turkeys here. A couple of chances at it. First for Fallon. Favorite breakfast food on a Saturday morning is just get her a bowl of cereal and get her going. As she leaves that little bit of a weak 7-pin. One fact I found out about Fallon from her dad, Hank Jr., she used to bowl right-handed, but she'd overthrow the ball. So during the pandemic, with everything not going for leagues and such, she taught herself how to bowl left-handed. And she throws it very well for only being 4 or 5 years, and she averages 206 here in league. And let's see what Zach can do here for his chance to spice up the turkey. A little tip the cap. And can we get some Penzies given away again this morning? He likes the way it's rolling up, scrambles it up nicely, and another chance for possible perfection here at Bluemound Bowl. For Zach coming up in the 10th frame. Big team total possible here by Fallon and Zach. Our third semifinalists, Jason and Amy, are going to have their work cut out for them. Both these players mark in the 10th frame. That looks pretty good out of Fallon's hand. 4 does the job on the 7. And a possible 99 for Fallon.
Zach, let her finish.
Zach wants to get up there and go. We got to hold Zach back here. I don't blame him. You have your chance to go for perfection. Fallon's entrance song, if she could have one, would be Bring 'Em Out by T.I. And she wants to someday get back and just tour Europe all again. Had an amazing trip a few years back. Well, unfortunately, that 4 doesn't trip the 7, but the spare here gives Fallon 89. It'll definitely be in the lead out of our semifinalists for the Royal Roller Match advancing score. And if Fallon could have one autograph from someone, Frankie Valli, a great old singer from the 60s and 70s. So if you know Fallon and you want to get her a good birthday present, get her a Frankie Valli autograph. All right, let's see what Zach can do here to stay perfect. Looking for the 4-pack of Milwaukee Milkman tickets. Their season starts this week, May 9th, coming up. Is that going to roll out? No, and no break. Oh, he turned back. He thought maybe the 2 would fall into the 5. Perfection ends, but definitely a solid score available here for Zach. If he spares here and strikes on the fill ball, he'd have 98. That would give them a 187 team total. That's going to be a tough one to beat for our third semifinalist with Jason and Amy. Great cover there by Zach.
Don't worry, I can edit that voice out.
Watch the replay. Well, you kind of see it there as he sidesteps for the camera. He knew the camera was there.
Yeah.
And Zach says if you want to get him a birthday present, he would love to have a Bob Uecker autograph, just because of the type of person Bob was. And, you know, you watch all the respect Bob Uecker has received from major league teams after his passing, even before his passing. 97 for Zach, 89 for Fallon. What a team game. We'll be back to talk to the bowlers, awards, and prizes, and have our third semifinal here from Bluemound Bowl on the Brew City Bowling Show.
I'm excited to check this place out.
It's got to be better than our usual.
Feel invisible at other casinos?
Welcome. Great to see you.
Hey, we see you. Because at American Place, we go above and beyond to deliver not just great gaming and dining, but personal service and attention where nothing is overlooked. Especially you. American Place Casino.
Long time no see. You have no idea.
Any bowler or doubles team throwing 4 strikes in a row will receive a family 4-pack of tickets for the Milwaukee Milkmen at Franklin Field in Franklin.
Any bowler who rolls 5 strikes in a row on the Brew City Bowling Show will receive a fully customized jersey from H5G Brands. Anyone rolling a perfect game on the Brew City Bowling Show will win an entry into the 2025 PBA LBC National Championships.
Join Country Lanes for their annual Down Syndrome Awareness 9-pin tap tournament on Saturday, May 17th. You can sign up using the QR code on your screen or at Country Lanes in Franklin.
Hi everyone, come check out Swagger Sports Bar and Grill inside Root River Center. On Fridays we have fish fry. We also have live music starting at 8 p.m. If you want to check out our lineup, go to our Facebook page at Root River Center or our website.
South Shore Bowl has great bowling deals for you, with all-you-can-bowl glow bowling on Friday and Saturday nights and our Sunday Fun Day special. See all the info at southshorebowl.com.
Wow, we got a show put on in that second semifinal by Fallon and Zach. 186. That total's looking really good, getting into our third semifinal. Let's talk to our bowlers from the second game. Fallon, come on in. And I have to give you props because we've been here for 2 tapings now, and you've been running around, helping everybody out, doing everything. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you to your father as well for you guys hosting here. And how do you get calmed back down to get out here and throw 4 really good shots?
Actually, I enjoy the hecticness. I feel like it helps me bowl better. I don't have time to focus on missing. Just strike and go, strike and go. So
Well, 89, really great game. That double's going to get you a bottle of bowling ball cleaner from Creating the Difference Bowling Ball Cleaners. So thanks to Ron Hickman for that again. Your mystery frame is the 8th frame. So when's the last time you saw Don Doherty down at Riviera Lanes?
Been a couple weeks.
Okay. Well, you get to have a pizza and picture on him. Thanks to Riviera Lanes for coming on board here in season 2. And now we just got to wait and see if you and your partner's total holds up through that third semifinal. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Now let's talk to Zach. Zach, come on in, and boy, you had that front 3 and that first one in the 10th. Was it just a little quick on you?
Left it outside, yep. Just missed my mark, unfortunately.
Well, for the double, you also get a bottle of Creating the Difference Bowling Ball Cleaner. Your 3 in a row, you get to spice up that turkey with Penzies as well. And your mystery frame was the 7th frame, so we're going to be sending you up to Falcon Bowl in River West. Awesome. They'll have drinks and some fun up there on them. Ever been to Falcon Bowl before?
I have not.
Oh, if you're a bowling nut, you love the 6 lanes in the basement. Old school, poles between every pair. It's hilarious. So, yeah, go check it out, and you can check it out on us. So now just wait and see if your total holds up. So good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see who our bowlers are coming in now for semifinal number 3.
Our third semifinalist today, husband and wife, Jason Sheridan, Amy Sheridan, getting ready to start things up here at Bluemound Bowl. Jason will start things off here on lane 13. Jason does his bowling at New Berlin Bowl, another family with heavy involvement from the Poznansky family, and loves bowling with his wife Amy because they just always have fun when they're bowling. Jason looking for the hot start, gets the pins to mix up, takes them all down, and that big 186 team total by Fallon and Zach, number on the board for Jason and Amy to beat. Amy also does her bowling at New Berlin Bowl. Loves bowling with Jason because he doesn't get mad at him when she throws a gutter. Well, not quite a gutter there for Amy. Leaves the 1-2-4. Interesting fact about Amy, she's the niece of Jim Burmester. We saw Jim bowl with his partner at Castle Lanes in Racine. Jim took home a couple $100 in American Place Casino free play. Took home the Circa High Game Award that day as well. So Amy trying to repeat her uncle's big day on the lanes. Needs to do it here with a spare in the 7th. Just gets them all down. Not exactly the textbook way to shoot that spare, but she gets it to happen. Jason on a Saturday morning loves a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel from McDonald's for breakfast. It's not a bad way to go if you need to go quick. And if we take a good look at that jersey with a lot of Amy faces on it that Jason has on right now. We're going to give him some Creating the Difference bowling ball polish? No, not this time. Thanks to the week 10 pin. So one place he'd love to be able to travel back to is Dominican Republic. He says there's nothing better than having a cold drink in the hot sun. And Jason's wife Amy agrees with that. She says anywhere with a pool, beach, and a yummy drink is where she wants to be. So, well, if Jason can finish out strong here and get to 100, he could take down that Circa High Game Award, get that daybed rental at Stadium Swim. Let's see if we can give Amy $100 here in free play from American Place Casino. Wow. Come on now, that wrap 10. 6 goes right around it. You see the wry smile on Amy's face. She knew she threw it well. Amy averages 178. And one would think spares would be easy for her with that average. Single pins are always a little difficult under the TV lights, but Amy right on it. She loves a good Eggs Benedict on a Saturday morning before she hits the lanes. Jason and Amy here, they both need to get a lot of strikes to get into the Royal Roller match. Let's see if Jason can start now with his mystery frame. Bowling ball rejuvenation and resurfacing from Bowler's headquarters inside of Classic Lanes Greenfield. And wow, that head pin came off the sideboard, looked like a dolphin porpoising out of the water. My goodness. I can't wait to see that on replay. You don't usually see a head pin get a lot of height. It must have hit off the 2-pin or something before, but look at that. Up in the air, pirouettes. Leaves himself the 7-pin to spare, so he's going to have a maximum score here of 89. Unfortunately, won't be enough to get to the Circa High Game Award. Amy, though, can still get the 99. That would sneak it out by a couple of pins over Zach in our second semifinal. First, you got to start here with a strike. Get herself some Natty Oaks in the West Dallas. There's the wall shot. Head pin spins around, takes down the 4, 5, and 7. Amy's still with the chance to get that poolside beverage in her hand at Circa Las Vegas and Stadium Swim.
We'll find out.
With a 2-night midweek stay and the daybed rental. Still possible. And still possible for these players to make the Royal Roller match, but it's going to take at least one of them getting a double here in the 10th frame. And that one creeps up high for Jason and leaves the 610. Jason said if he could have a walk-in song. Oh, this is a classic, man. Dragula by Rob Zombie. Follow that up a little More Human Than Human, and oh, I got a great story about More Human Than Human. We'll have to get into when we have more time somewhere. Involves Las Vegas and Circa Las Vegas as well. So Jason here can get the 77, and unfortunately, yeah, even with getting the 99 for Amy, they are going to miss out on the Royal Roller match. So you're going to see Fallon and Zach in the Royal Roller match, and Amy has to double in the 10th and get 9 to pass Zach for the Circa Las Vegas Award. I love that shirt that Jason has on. I wonder if my wife would mind if I made a shirt like that with her face all over it. I don't know if I can get away with that with. She's commonly known by my friends, Mrs. Phil. So 77 for Jason. Let's see what Amy can do here to finish. Amy says she would love to get a Garth Brooks autograph. She already has her favorite singer, Kenny Chesney, so Garth Brooks #2 on the list. And how about that? The pull through and the flush 10 back for the CTD bowling ball polish for Amy, and I wonder if she knows the scoreboard. I think she took a glance up there. I think she knows that she needs to get this one to have that chance for the Circa Las Vegas High Game Award. Definitely want to get that 3 in a row to spice up that turkey with Penzie Spices. Shop at any of their local locations or 24/7 online. Penzies.com, and not quite on the 4 pins, so Zach has a chance to take home a lot of stuff today. He and Fallon will be in that Royal Roller match for the $250 in free play and the $150 in dining at American Place Casino, and Zach will be our Circa High Game Award winner as well. Still a respectable showing here for Jason and Amy. They gave it a great run. They'll get some prizes. We'll come back here to Bluemound Bowl and talk to Jason and Amy and get ourselves ready for that American Place Casino Royal Roller match here on the Brew City Bowling Show. It's time for the 4th annual 3-2-1 tournament at Bluemound Bowl in Brookfield. Your $150 team entry fee includes your doubles with your teammates and your singles. Call Bluemound Bowl to reserve your anytime, anyday squad time.
Hi everyone, come check out Swagger Sports Bar and Grill inside Root River Center. On Tuesdays we have buy one get one rail and buy one get one wine. And don't forget to try our half-off apps.
Showcase your skills and experience the thrill of competing on the national stage at the 2025 PBA LBC National Championships. This event has awarded over $675,000 in prize money over the last 2 years. And Valero Mount Prospect is just a 90-minute drive from Milwaukee. View all the tournament information at pba.com/LBC tournament.
Sign up for the Summer Storm Doubles League at Castle Lanes in Racine. Get your chance to win Storm bowling balls, Castle Lanes gift certificates, and everyone in the league gets a Castle t-shirt and a bowling jersey from H5G. Call Castle Lanes today to sign up. All Foxview Lanes and Sussex Bowl League bowlers in the 25-26 league season will have their chance to strike it rich. Their chance at the $15,000 progressive jackpot every time they bowl league. Well, Jason and Amy really gave it a run, tried to make it into the American Place Casino Royal Roller match. They come up just a little bit short, but a couple of great games by the players. Let's talk to them. Jason, come on in first. Jason, boy, a couple single pins made the difference there for you guys. Would you do anything different? Have another chance out there?
I don't know. My ball was coming in good.
Well, unfortunately, Jason, no strike prizes for you, and your mystery frame was the 9th frame. That would have been a bowling ball rejuvenation and resurfacing from Bowlers headquarters inside of Classic Lanes Greenfield.
Hey, thanks for bowling. Appreciate you coming in.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's talk to Amy. Amy, come on in. Bragging rights when you get home tonight with that 88 game. You had a double in there in the 9th and 10th, so that gets you a bottle of bowling ball cleaner and polish from Creating the Difference, so you can keep your equipment nice and right on top of things. Your mystery frame was the 9th frame. You were joking around. Hope that was the strike frame, your mystery frame, and it was. So you're going to Natty Oaks. A nice gift card for Natty Oaks. So I'm sure you've been there a few times.
I love Natty Oaks, yeah.
Brian and everybody over at Natty Oaks, they'll definitely take care of you. Yeah, unfortunately, just a little bit short for the Royal Roller match, but I hope you guys had a great time.
We had an awesome time, so thank you.
Thank you very much. And now I need Zach back in here. Oh, Zach, this is a high game on the show, and you are going to be going to Las Vegas. We don't handle transportation, but you get to go to Circa Las Vegas, 2-night midweek stay with a day-bed rental at Stadium Sim. Circa, they will take care of you well. We've had several of our prize winners come back and just say it was the best time they ever had in Vegas. So, but you got work to do yet. You got to get into that Royal Roller match, so go out there and get your practice.
Awesome, thank you.
So we have Courtney and Tori getting ready to battle Fallon and Zach here from Bluemound Bowl, the American Place Casino Royal Roller match up next here on the Brew City Bowling Show.
I'm excited to check this place out.
It's got to be better than our usual.
Feel invisible at other casinos?
Welcome. Great to see you.
Hey, we see you. Because at American Place, we go above and beyond to deliver not just great gaming and dining, but personal service and attention where nothing is overlooked. Especially you. American Place Casino.
Long time no see. You have no idea.
It's time for the 4th annual 3-2-1 tournament at Bluemound Bowl in Brookfield. Your $150 team entry fee includes your doubles with your teammates and your singles. Call Bluemound Bowl to reserve your anytime, anyday squad time. Join Country Lanes for their annual Down Syndrome Awareness 9-pin tap tournament on Saturday, May 17th. You can sign up using the QR code on your screen or at Country Lanes in Franklin. Each team member of the High Baker Doubles game from our American Place Casino Royal Roller matches this season will receive a bowling ball and tote bag from Rich Miller's Pro Shops. Our last American Place Casino Royal Roller match for Season 2 here. Courtney Dutton, Tori Catarazzoli against Zach Klug and Fallon Poznansky. Winner has to wait till next season to come back and defend that Royal Roller crown, as this is the last show of Season 2. But we're coming back with 4 weeks of special events. We're calling it Season 2.5 of the Brew City Bowling Show, and we're kicking that off next week with the baseball battle. Players from the Milwaukee Milkmen and the Lake Country Dockhounds be taking it on the lanes. They'll be battling for prizes for their franchise fans. And that's going to be a pretty exciting show here on the Brew City Bowling Show to kick off Season 2.5. A little excitement there from Zach to strike in the first frame in this Royal Roller match. Once again, for those of you joining us for the first time, this is a full Baker doubles game. So you'll see Zach and Fallon pairing up, Courtney and Tori pairing up. Courtney's going to bowl the odd-numbered frames for her team, just like you're going to see Zach bowl the odd-numbered frames for his team with Fallon. And we're starting Courtney off. You see that red, white, and blue striped head pin, the American Place Casino jackpot shot for $100 in free play. And Courtney blows that 5 into the 7. And we've got matching strikes for our teams here on the board. Watch this replay. Courtney, a former collegiate standout player, just came back to bowling after a few years. Bowls at Foxview Lanes in Waukesha. Really likes the challenge out there of the conditions they put on the lanes for the league she bowls in. Tori bowls at a lot of places. It's a substitute bowler, but she does her home bowling with her family at Jay's Lanes in McGuanago. Loves bowling with her husband, Brett. And that's going to hook back in, and how about that? A double for Tori and Courtney. Start things off. At the rate we're going here and what we saw out of Fallon and Zach in the semifinal round, it could take a 220 or 230 game to win. Of course, right now, 247, the high game of the season for the Rich Miller Pro Shop. High Game Award, that by Gina and Dan earlier this season, and no mystery frame for Fallon. And she comes up high and is lucky to leave just the 4-pin after going through the nose. Watch the replay there. You can just see the pull right, and even with the 43-foot length of this PBA LBC National Championships pattern, can't avoid the ball from hitting very high on the head pin. And on that spare, and boy, I'm still impressed. She's only been bowling left hand for 5 years and averages 206 after making the change during the pandemic. That's just amazing to me. Let's see what Zach can do here in his mystery frame. He's got a chance to win a gift certificate from H5G. Get himself some PBA Tour swag or anything on the H5G website. And how about that? Shred the rack for Zach. And we've got H5G going to him. Courtney will be coming up now in her team's third frame, looking for 3 in a row. She loves the movie Sweet Home Alabama. And is she going to find a sweet home in the pocket? Oh, she did, but wow. 2-pin takes the 4 straight back and then comes off the sideboard in front of the 7. Powerful pin action for Courtney there, but those 2 pins don't do the job, and there you see that 2-pin come back across in front of the 7. See what she can do here to come at the spare. She had some problems with the left side spares in the last Royal Roller match. You see the smirk on the way back. Learned her lesson from the last show and hooked into that 7-pin for the spare. Tori loves the movie Dirty Dancing. And if she had a walk-in song, it would be Party Up in Here by DMX. I think I heard that on the jukebox before the taping today here at Bluemound Bowl. Let's see what Tori can do here. She threw a lot of strikes on the last show, and she continues to throw strikes on lane 13 as she gets the mixer. We saw Tori throw the big strike in the 10th frame. Pardon me, in the 9th frame that set up their win last time is when they bowled the last Royal Roller match. They were on their respective lanes now, but they bowled opposing frames. Tori had all the odd numbered frames. Great roll up there by Fallon to get 10 back and keep this match nice and close. It's within a pin. If Zach can strike in the beverage frame, watch that ball roll up for Fallon. And that's one thing about these players. They do not take a lot of time between shots to get ready. Will we see a beverage frame strike here for Zach? Yes, we do. Zach, 3 for 3 so far this game. And he's finding lane 13 to be quite comfortable for him so far today. Watch him step out that shot. He knew it was a quality shot after it left his hand. Just a matter of getting all the pins to fall. And in the beverage frame for Courtney, she could be having a double bubble here. Mystery frame with the Milkmen. Another jackpot shot for another $100 in free play. Scramble it up. That's $200 total in free play for Courtney, plus 4 tickets to a Milwaukee Milkmen game anytime in 2025. That is a very rewarding frame for Courtney. Watch that ball scramble everything out. And boy, do we have a battle here for our last American Place Casino Royal Roller match of the season. And let's see if we can get Tori a Busch Light gift pack from our friends at Beechwood Distributing. She gets that shoulder nice and relaxed. That great balance at the line. That is on target. That's a great shot. Oh, and the wrap 10. I thought I was going to get all the way back up to the pocket for Tori. Just didn't quite get there. And now the 10 pin to contend with. Tori says she could bowl one game with anyone in the world. I would have thought it would have been Lynn Tyree Cook, her bowling mom, as she calls her. But no, instead it's Norm Duke. That's not a bad player to bowl with either. Tori going cross lane at the 10 pin. Oh, yikes. Hold on. And we are going to get into our commercial break on an open frame. We're back here from Bluemound Bowl with the rest of this American Place Casino Royal Roller match. It's time for the 4th annual 3-2-1 tournament at Bluemound Bowl in Brookfield. Your $150 team entry fee includes your doubles with your teammates and your singles. Call Bluemound Bowl to reserve your anytime, any day squad time.
Join the Bourbon Club for free at Country Lanes. Enjoy discounts on every pour and have your chance to win some great monthly prizes. Enjoy a pour before or after a great pizza at Country Lanes in Franklin.
All Foxview Lanes and Sussex Bowl League bowlers in the 25-26 league season will have their chance to strike it rich and their chance at the $15,000 progressive jackpot every time they bowl league. Back at Bluemound Bowl, and Fallon Posnanski not wasting any time. Looking to get up here and put her team out to a big advantage. Open frame by Tori in the 6th. And the missed 10-pin really gives Fallon and Zach a chance to move ahead in this match. And oh, that 5-pin tumbled towards the 10. Just didn't quite get there. Fallon says if she had to teach a class to someone, she said she could do it about solving puzzles. I'm assuming jigsaw puzzles? Maybe it could be Sudoku? I don't know. We'll have to ask Fallon once we're done here. What type of puzzles? I'm sure that's a nice hobby of hers to help get some downtime when she's not here. Helping take care of business at Bluemound Bowl. Great spare there by Fallon. And now the lead. 13 pins with Zach stepping up in the 7th frame. Zach has his chance here for the American Place Casino jackpot shot. $100 in free play. Not quite. Well, he still has a chance at a prize with a pretty hefty value to it. The wash bucket full of car care products from Holtz Chevrolet on the line. Let's see what he can do here. He's going to want to get that ball all the way across the head pin, carry down into the 2-4, and send the head pin over to the 10-pin spot. And just catches a little bit too much of the head pin. And Zach returns the open frame favor. Courtney and Tori, and this match, something tells me it's going to go down to the final shot for one of these teams. Zach knew he was close. You can see there in the replay. But just didn't quite get it left enough on the head pin. Courtney stepping up, 7th frame. On target line. Oh, and the 6 does the job on the 10. And everybody has a couple of shots left here for our bowlers with Fallon and Tori. Courtney and Zach are going to have to take care of the foundation frames. Let's see what Tori can do here. 8th frame. And even with striking out, they'd have to strike out to get to the Rich Mueller Pro Shop High Game Award. Once again, 247 was high for the season. Gina and Dan, earlier this season, they're looking to take home the bowling ball of their choice and, wow, tote bag from Rich Mueller Pro Shop for that high game. And somewhere in Florida, Randy Peterson is sitting in his recliner on a Saturday morning. And he feels a disturbance in the force after an 8-pin is left on television. Tori needs to refocus here. Spare here keeps her team in the lead by just a couple of pins. With just 2 frames remaining for her team, Fallon's going to be stepping up in the 8th frame for that team in a moment. Great cover there by Tori. So max score for Zach and Fallon, 234. Max score for Courtney and Tori, 226, and we have another American Place jackpot shot chance. We've seen Courtney take down 2 of them already today. Zach missed out in the 7th. Let's see if Fallon can get this one in the 8th. Oh, that looks great on target. Wow. Sometimes you just have to go, come on, man. When you throw it that well, the ball is rolling strong into the pocket, and you watch that 4-pin just go around the 7. Yeah, a little bit deflection at the pocket. Not that bad. That ball hits a 1/4 inch either way. And And I bet you that 4-pin takes the 7 down. Fallon at the spare. Yikes. That one is in the gutter. And now Zach and Fallon in a world of hurt as they can max out at 213. We mentioned Courtney and Tori 226 for the max. You got to figure it's a must strike here for Zach to really put the pressure on the opponents. Foundation frame, that is left out of the hand. And Zach should be breathing a sigh of relief on that one, that there aren't any pins on the left side down lane. After that shot, that could have easily been a big 4. Instead, just the 6-10 stand against him. Zach loves the movie Step Brothers. And with that spare, Zach's done for the day. Now you're just a spectator. You have to wait and see if your teammate's going to have a chance to step up in the 10th frame and take down this American Place Casino Royal Roller match. Foundation frame for Courtney. Beautifully done. That time that 7 fell where it stood earlier this match. And with a maximum score of 203 for Zach and Fallon, you just need a mark and good count out of Tori in the 10th frame. Courtney and Tori to repeat as Royal Roller match winners. They'll get their additional $250 in free play and $150 in dining from American Place to end this season, and they'll be our returning champions when we bring back the doubles format in 2026 here on the Brew City Bowling Show. If you haven't already liked the Brew City Bowling Show Facebook page, please do so. You'll see where you're going to have your opportunity coming up in the fall for our classic format, what bowling centers will be hosting us with taping dates and air dates here on My24, along with when we go back to the doubles format in 2026, where you'll have your chance to try to qualify and make this fun show. It's neat, paying a little homage to the great bowling game that we had here in Milwaukee in the 70s, 80s, 90s. And it's great that all of you fans have joined us for this run in our inaugural couple of seasons. So Tori just needs 8 pins on this shot to lock it up. Let's give her 10, 206. And back-to-back winners of the American Place Casino Royal Roller match for Tori and Courtney. What a great effort, though, nonetheless, for Zach and Fallon. They made their way, took down a ton of prizes in their semifinal match. Zach was our Circa High Game Award winner. And now Fallon just looking to show off here, finish strong. 6-pin stands against her might. And once again, next week, season 2.5 of the Brew City Bowling Show starts. The Milwaukee Milkmen and the Lake Country Dockhounds with the baseball bowling battle. We'll be coming to you from Foxview Lanes for that show in our normal 9:30 a.m. time slot on a Saturday here on My24. And hey, I want to thank everybody at My24 as well. You know, they took a chance on bringing bowling back on TV in southeastern Wisconsin, and I think we've shown with the number of people that have been watching week in, week out, and those numbers keep growing. Thanks to you, the fans, spreading the word. It's been a grassroots campaign, and I want to thank My24 for getting bowling back on the air with us here in southeastern Wisconsin. We'll come back and talk to our players, awards, and prizes, and wrap up Season 2 of the Brew City Bowling Show. It's time for the 4th annual 3-2-1 tournament at Bluemound Bowl in Brookfield. Your $150 team entry fee includes your doubles with your teammates and your singles. Call Bluemound Bowl to reserve your anytime, any-day squad time. Sign up for the Summer Storm Doubles League at Castle Lanes in Racine. Get your chance to win Storm bowling balls, Castle Lanes gift certificates, and everyone in the league gets a Castle t-shirt and a bowling jersey from H5G. Call Castle Lanes today to sign up. South Shore Bowl has great bowling deals for you. with all-you-can-bowl glow bowling on Friday and Saturday nights, and our Sunday Fun Day special. See all the info at southshorebowl.com.
Hey everyone, come check out Swagger Sports Bar and Grill inside Root River Center. On Wednesdays, we have 79-cent wings, bone-in and boneless. Also on Thursdays, we have $2 taco specials, beef or chicken.
Well, we're back to another close match here at Bluemound Bowl to wrap up Season 2 on the Brew City Bowling Show. That American Place Casino Royal Roller match. Courtney and Tori come on top, 206-191 over Zach and Fallon. That makes the 2-week total for Courtney and Tori. $500 in free play and $300 in dining for them to split at American Place Casino in Waukegan. Courtney's mystery frame was the 5th frame, so she's going to win 4 tickets to any Milwaukee Milkmen game in 2025. Unfortunately for Tori, she missed out her mystery frame in the 6th. That would have been a Bud Light prize package thanks to our friends at Beechwood Distributing in New Berlin. For Zach and Fallon, unfortunately, little single pin, missed out on $50 in dining at American Place Casino. However, Zach did get his mystery frame in the 3rd. Zach's going to be taking home a $40 gift certificate for H5G brands. He can get anything on that website from H5G, whether it's putting it towards a new jersey or getting some great PBA merchandise as well. They are the official merchandiser of the PBA. So Season 2, that's it. It's a wrap. But thanks to an agreement with My24, we're going to bring you some special shows coming up with Season 2.5. And we're going to start that next week here on the Brew City Bowling Show. We're going to be back out at Foxview Lanes in Waukesha with a very special episode. We're going to have the baseball battle. We're going to have players from the Milwaukee Milkmen battling the Lake Country Dockhounds on the lanes. Back to that old familiar 5-player bowling game format. We're going to have a lot of fun in the lanes, and we're going to see which baseball team reigns supreme on the hardwood out at Foxview Lanes. So make sure you join us next week here on My24. We're going to be running all the way through the end of May, and we're really looking forward to bringing you some more exciting bowling. Hey, I'm $2 Phil Bridle. Parents, take the kids bowling because you know they're going to have fun for life. And we'll see you next week for that baseball battle from Foxview Lanes in Waukesha.